everyone, welcome to this yoga practice. My name is Katie and this is yoga just to let it go. So if you're feeling tight or frustrated, something is caught in your body, yoga is a really great way just to let that out. So today you might need a yoga strap. If you don't have one, a belt or a tie will work, and you might need a block as well. If you don't have a block, cushions or pillows work really well. I have a playlist full of videos to help you de-stress and relax. So if it's your first time here, you might want to check those out too. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out and I would be really appreciative of it. So go ahead and get ready. Then we'll meet back here on the mat. We'll begin today sitting on the mat. So just sitting whatever way is most comfortable for you. You can always take a yoga block or a cushion to sit up on if you need. Once you're comfortable, you might just close your eyes here. Maybe bring your palms together at your chest. Start to lengthen your spine, reaching the crown of your head towards the ceiling. Drop your shoulders down away from your ears. And just try to bring a little bit of softness to your body. So if you feel any areas are tight or they're clenching, just try to loosen them up now. And just paying attention to your shoulders. Maybe your jaw can relax a little bit more. Maybe you can undo all of those tiny little muscles in your face, especially around your mouth, around your eyes, across your forehead. Just seeing if you can make everything soft. You might start to bring a little bit of attention to your breath now. So starting to send a very gentle but deep breath down into your belly. Once your belly is full, let it rise up into your chest. And maybe once your chest is full, it rises up into your throat. Exhaling to empty your belly, empty your chest, empty your throat. And just letting go of whatever is not serving you today. And continue breathing a few more cycles. If your mind drifts away as it normally does, that's okay. Just stop those thoughts as soon as you realize you're thinking them. Come back to following your breath. Maybe your jaw or your muscles have clenched up again without your supervision. So just encourage them to become soft again. One more big belly breath. This time you can open your mouth and just exhale, letting go. You can gently open your eyes now. We'll make our way into a supine twist. So we're bringing the legs out straight in front of us. You can sit up on a block or cushion again here if you need to. And then bring your right foot to the outside of your left knee. Your left leg can stay long, or you might bend your left knee to bring that foot to the outside of your right hip. If both knees are bent here, check that you can feel both of your seat bones pressing into the mat. So you can wiggle and adjust if you need to. Then your right hand is coming in behind your tailbone, as close to it as you can get it, and use your right arm then to prop up your spine. Left hand reaches up towards the ceiling. Take a breath in again to lengthen. And as you exhale, twisting in your torso, hooking your elbow to your knee, and then slowly start to look back over your right shoulder. Each inhalation lengthens your spine, and each time you exhale, you might be able to twist a little bit more, twisting from your waist, then your rib cage, and then your neck. And just twisting everything out of your body that you no longer need. We'll start to slowly make our way back to center, undoing the pose, taking your legs out long again. And then we'll repeat that on the opposite side. So this time your left foot comes to the outside of your right knee. Maybe right knee bends as well. Both seat bones pressing into the mat. Left hand comes in behind your tailbone, propping up your spine with your left arm. Right arm reaches up. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to rotate, hooking your elbow, then twisting from your waist, rib cage, neck, looking back behind you. Same thing on this side. Each inhale lengthens your body. Each exhale gently twists a little bit more. When you're ready, you can make your way back to center, undoing everything again and shaking off your legs. So we'll make our way into cow face pose here. This is where you will need your strap. So you can sit whatever way is most comfortable for you. We'll be here for a few minutes, so make sure that you're nice and cozy. Then you can take your strap, we'll unwrap it, and place it over one of your shoulders. We'll start by bringing the left arm out in front of us. Press it away from you as far as you can take it, and then bring it all the way back. Once it can't go back anymore, turn your thumb down, bend your elbow, and find your strap. Right arm reaches up, bend at the elbow, and find another part of your strap. So you can walk your hands close together here if you want to create more of an intense stretch. What we want to focus on here is keeping that top elbow pointed up towards the ceiling, keeping the spine nice and long, and keeping the back of your neck straight. So once you feel settled into your pose, you can close your eyes. We'll find our breath again here. Breathing deeply into your belly, your chest, and your throat. Exhaling belly, chest, throat. We'll stay here for about a minute in total. We tend to store a lot of emotions within our chest and our shoulders. So this pose is helping to open up those areas. And you can just imagine all the tension is dissolving away as you stretch. And see if you need to lengthen your spine again or point that top elbow back towards the ceiling. We'll take one more breath in, filling up your belly, rising up into your chest and throat. And as you exhale, you can gently open your eyes again, release your hands from the strap. You can bring them back out in front and maybe circle off your shoulders here. We'll take that to the opposite side now. So this time your your right hand is coming out in front. Press it away from you and take it all the way back. Turn your thumb down, bend your elbow, find your strap. Left hand reaches up, bend the elbow and find your strap. Maybe walking hands towards each other, straightening up your spine, lengthening the back of your neck and pointing that top elbow towards the ceiling. Once you're comfortable, close your eyes and just drop into the sensations of this pose, focusing on your breath, focusing on letting go of whatever is caught up in your body. We'll take our last breath together, breathing in deeply, filling up your belly, expanding your chest, expanding your throat. And slowly as you exhale, you can open your eyes, release your grip from the strap, circle off your shoulders again. So you can release the strap for now, and we'll make our way into child's pose. So you can have either your knees together on the mat, or for more of a hip opening pose, you can take them out wide apart. Big toes will stay together. Hands can come towards the front of your mat, or they can come back to rest next to your feet with your palms facing up. Forehead can come onto the mat, or if it doesn't connect to the mat yet, you can always make fists with your hands, rest your forehead onto your fists, or you can use a yoga block or a cushion here. And if your hips don't connect to your heels yet, you can take a cushion, put it in underneath your hips just to bridge the gap. Once you feel settled in your child's pose, let everything become heavy. Dropping all your muscles towards the mat, relaxing your jaw. Connect to your breath here. Breathing in to fill your belly, feeling it expand against your legs, feeling the doming of your back with your breath. Each time you exhale, your body becomes a little bit smaller. Checking in on your thoughts here, see if they have gone away. And if you need to stop them, you can do so. Come back to focusing on your breath and on those sensations within your body. Take one more big breath in here. As you do so, start to spread your fingers nice and wide, pressing your finger pads into the mat. Use your exhalation then to pull yourself back up. You can step your knees back in towards each other, and from here we'll come into a low lunge. So step your right foot forward in between your hands. You can adjust your back knee if you need to. You can walk it back a bit more. And if you need a little bit of extra cushion under that back knee, you can always fold your yoga mat over to make a bit more padding for yourself. So settling into our low lunge here, feeling that opening within your hips. And the hips are another area that tends to store onto emotions. So we're just taking a moment here, opening up those muscles and letting that emotion release. So you can help the process with your breath, breathing deeply into that tightness that you're feeling. And each time you exhale, you're carrying it out of the body. Your body might invite you to go a little bit deeper, and if it does, you can just gently drop your pelvis a little bit closer to your mat. You can stay here in your low lunge or option to revolve your lunge. So to do that, you can bring your palms together at your chest. Then start to rotate your torso, hooking your left elbow to the outside of that right knee. And then starting to rotate, trying to align your thumbs with the center of your chest. Palms are pressing against each other. And if your balance is feeling good, you might look up at the ceiling behind you. And keep breathing here. Feel that opening in the back of your heart space. Again, letting go of whatever is in there. We'll take one more deep breath in. And then exhale. You can make your way back to center, planting your palms either side of your foot. And then we'll start to bring that right foot back behind you. Switching to the opposite side now, your left foot can come out in front. Again, adjusting with your back knee if you need to, and settling into your low lunge on this side. You might close your eyes, tap into wherever the tightness is within your hips, and just send your breath down there. And sometimes all we need to do to get rid of that tension within the body is just to find it and just to identify it. And then once we do that, it kind of dissolves. Option to come into your revolved lunge now by bringing your palms together, rotating to hook right elbow to your left knee, twisting to align your thumbs with the center of your chest. Keep your palms pressing against each other and maybe gaze up. Breathing into the back of your heart now. Take one more big breath in, and then exhaling, you can start to make your way back. Step your left foot back, and you might just come into child's pose again, either knees together or spread wide apart, hands towards the front of the mat or next to your feet. Drop your forehead down. Only staying here for 1 or 2 breaths, so try to concentrate your mind completely on them. And your next inhalation can lift you back up, so you're back sitting on the mat. Making our way into a yogi squat now, or garland pose. You can have the soles of your feet on the mat. Heels are coming in and toes are pointing out. You can always use a block here like a seat just to sit up on if needed. Otherwise, you can have your elbows in next to your knees. Palms can come together. Gently start to push your elbows against your knees here to open up through your hips. Tailbone drops down towards the mat. Spine is nice and long. Crown of the head reaching towards the ceiling. And just staying here for a few breaths. We'll release our hands back onto the mat now and then start to straighten up your legs, making our way into a standing forward fold. So you can heel toe your feet back in towards each other until they're hip distance apart. Keep a little bend in your knees. Drop your head towards the mat. Hands can hang low or they can come to grab opposite elbows. We're here for a few breaths. Each inhalation lengthening your spine. Each exhalation squishing your upper body a little bit closer to your legs. Noticing your jaw again here, see if you can loosen it up. Relax the muscles at the back of your neck and within your face. When you're ready, you can release your hands back down towards the mat. Take a really big bend into your knees and we'll just come to sit in the center of the mat. Once you're there, we'll take the legs out nice and wide as is comfortable. And again, here sitting up on a block or cushion will help. Knees can stay bent, and if needed, you can even have the soles of your feet on the mat here. So we're making our way into a wide-legged forward fold. When you're ready, inhale to lengthen up through your spine. And then as you exhale, you're bringing your palms down wherever they land in front of you. Hinge at your hips and drop your head towards the mat. So just avoiding rounding the spine here. If you feel like it is rounded, just bring your hands back a little bit closer to your body. Letting gravity do all of the work here. As it starts to push your upper body down, it's opening up your hips and releasing all that tension. And as always, you can assist it with your breath. Breathing in to feed that tightness. Breathing out to carry it out of your body. We'll take our last breath now, breathing in deeply, breathing out slowly. Once you've completely exhaled, use your next breath in to lift yourself back up. You can take your legs back together. This time we'll come down to lie on the back. So coming on down, taking a moment just to let everything settle. You might have your feet wide apart, palms facing up, arms away from your body. Find a nice long breath in and out. We'll make our way into a supine twist here. So you can bring the sole of your right foot up onto your left thigh. Left hand comes to grab that right knee. Right hand reaches up towards the ceiling. Inhale here. Stack your hips on top of each other so your right hip is on top of your left hip. And as you exhale, bring that knee slowly over towards the left side of your body and drop your right hand back down to the right beside you. And just noticing your right shoulder here. If it's come up off the mat, just reverse out of your twist a little bit until you can connect that shoulder to the mat again. You can either look up towards the ceiling, or for more of a twist, you can look over at your right hand. Once you feel comfortable, you can close your eyes. Feel these new sensations within your body. Keep carrying your breath into your belly. With time, as your body starts to open up, you might be able to encourage your knee a little bit closer to the ground, but still keeping that right shoulder grounded. We'll start to come out of the pose now, nice and slowly, making your way back to center. Coming to rest in Shavasana for a moment. Noticing the differences between your two sides. We'll take that to the opposite side now. So this time your left foot is coming up onto your right thigh. Right hand finds your knee, left hand reaches to the ceiling. Inhaling to stack your hips on top of each other. Exhaling, pushing your knee gently over to the right, releasing your left arm back down to the left. Left shoulder stays connected to the ground. Look up or look over at your left hand. Using the sensations that you're feeling like an anchor for your mind, just to keep you here with your body. When you're ready, you can make your way out of the pose again, coming back to center, finding your Shavasana pose. Just for a moment, letting everything reset. You might start to feel this new energy within your body, almost like a fizzing sensation. And that's all your new positive energy, replacing any negative energy that might have been caught up in there. And we'll end our practice with happy baby pose. So you can bring a bend into your knees, bring them up towards your chest, and then make your knees wider than your torso. Arms can come in between your legs, and then come to grab either your ankles or the inside or outside of your feet. feet are parallel to the ceiling and your knees are coming in towards your armpits. And imagine that your feet are trying to touch the ceiling, but your hands are gently pulling them back towards the ground. So we have some opposing energy. And a few final deep breaths, sending them down into your hips, opening up that tension and letting it go. You can stay still in your baby, or you might play a little bit with straightening up and bending your legs. Or you can gently rock side to side just to massage your back. Whenever you're ready to come out of happy baby, you can do so, releasing your feet, sending them back towards the bottom of your mat, arms away from your body, palms facing up. And if Shavasana pose isn't comfortable for your lower back, you can always bring a bend into your knees, have the soles of your feet on the mat, maybe even letting your knees rest against each other. So find whatever is your most comfortable resting pose. You might press the back of your head into the mat to walk your shoulder blades towards each other, creating a little platform to open up your chest a bit more. We're letting everything become heavy, dropping all of your muscles, all of your bones, all of your tissues, your skin. Everything is just dropping into the mat. Jaw is relaxed, facial muscles are soft. And just simmering in that new positive energy that you have created, letting every part of your body soak it up. And we'll end our practice here today. So thank you so much for practicing with me. I hope to see you again soon, but until then, namaste.